Okay, we are back. We get back to mathematics at some point, okay? We kind of got back, okay? I kind of understand the equation we came up with about a month ago. Yeah, so there's no issue, okay? It's just a matter of time because we started re-understanding what we came up with. We started to remember, okay? So yeah, we'll get back to mathematics later, alright? Story time, alright? So I was born in Ithaca, New York, alright? When I was like 3 months old, uh, my dad finished his PhD in Cornell, Ithaca, New York. Okay, so we all went back to Seoul, South Korea, because he got his job. What was his job? Some governmental agency about economics, because that's what he studied, right? And so I grew up in Korea until graduation of my high school, right? After high school, I applied to Korean schools, American schools, got accepted some Korean schools and American schools. Okay, but back in the days, in 19 at least in 1990s, in Seoul, South Korea, you can apply only to one university. All right, you are not allowed to apply to several different universities back then. So it's like pass or fail. I don't know how it is today. All right, I got no kids. All right, but back in the days, as far as I can recall, you can apply only one school. 1990s, so I mean South Korea. Okay, South Korea. Period. Yeah, South Korea. Yeah, there's all there are other cities. Okay, yeah, like Busan, Daejeon, Gwangju. You have all different cities. Okay, but South Korea is very small. Okay, so yeah, you have Jeju-do and Gangneung, all different towns, right? Cities. Yeah. Suwon, Incheon, beautiful cities. Okay, I love South Korea. Okay, but back then we were allowed to apply to only one college. So it's like pass or fail. You don't get it first time, next year you study one more year and you apply to one college, pass or fail. Okay, that's how it was. Very strict, right? Yeah. Korean education system very very strict. Highly disciplined people. Okay, you get to apply only one university, right? So you don't have leeway, lack room. You don't have that. Okay, you apply to one school and either you get in, you don't get in, you study one more year. They call it 재수. You fail again, another year. You call it 삼수, 사수, 오수, because you only get to, at least back in 1990s in Korea, South Korea, you get to apply to only one university. If you don't pass, if you don't get admission, you have to study one more year. Very Spartan kind of, very strict, right? Yeah, that was South Korea back then. Okay, I don't know how it is today. Right, I got no kids in Korea. No, it's just my parents, my siblings. That's it. My relatives. Okay, my siblings' children. Okay, so yeah, I have no idea how it is today in South Korea. So yeah, I applied to one school in South Korea, and they did accept me. Okay, and actually, I got full scholarship in that one Korean university. Is electrical engineering major, right? Uh, why I got full scholarship? Well, I got good exam score, and plus, My dad was a professor in that university. Okay, so yeah, but so I kind of got double qualification. First, my good GPA, good exam score. Second, my dad was a faculty member of that school in economics. My major, electrical engineering. Right. So I got double qualification, but it's not double the money, but double qualification. Your son, your child of faculty, professor, yeah, you get free scholarship. But my exam score and my high school GPA was very good in South Korea. So I got scholarship. I was qualified to get scholarship from my high exam score and high GPA score. So it's double qualification, okay? And it was beautiful campus. Some outskirts of Seoul. It was not in Seoul, okay? So because they have several branches. It was a big university in Korea. Not the number one, but maybe top 20, okay? Yeah. So they branched out this engineering department outside of Seoul, okay? Because Seoul is tiny little city, too much population, right? So yeah, they branched out this engineering department, outskirts, kind of suburb of Seoul, right? About 1 hour drive. They had school bus, right? Yeah. So, yeah, been to that outskirts of Seoul. I think the name of the town is Suwon. Okay. Oh yeah, beautiful town, right? Kind of west of Seoul, I think. About 1 hour drive, right? Yeah, I attended class one day, right? And I decided, yeah, I got some admission to American schools, couple of them, okay? Yeah, Wisconsin, West Virginia, and Washington State, I think, right? And I picked Wisconsin, okay? Because they have strong engineering program there, right? So then I went to engineering, okay? Yeah, then I had too much calculus, okay? So I want to switch my major because American university they allow that. Korean universities back then they did not allow switching major. No, you apply for this major, you are stuck with it, okay? You want a different major? Well, guess what? Study again for 1 year and apply next year for your different major. Very Spartan, okay? There was Korean education system back then in 1990s, alright? They did not allow switching your major, okay? So when you're in high school in Seoul, South Korea, anywhere in South Korea, 1990s, you can only apply to one university with a major. Once you got in, you cannot switch your major. You wanna switch major? Okay. Do it next year. Study again. Take the college entrance exam again with your brand new major. Okay. Yeah, very Spartan, very strict. Okay. Very stoic. There was Korean education system back then. Okay. Not many people talk about this, do they? Well, welcome to humanology. We talk about things that nobody else would want to talk about. All right. Yeah. So I applied to several different universities, like electrical engineering, like University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, University of Washington, Seattle, and yeah, did I apply to Harvard? I think I did. Okay, yeah, not Harvard, MIT. 'Cause I was applying for electrical engineering. Okay, and some other schools, right? And I picked Madison, Wisconsin, University of Wisconsin, UW Madison, okay? Because they have a very good engineering program. Okay? So, yeah. Washington State University, they gave me admission, and West Virginia University, they gave me audition, and some others, okay? So I picked Madison, Wisconsin. I thank them, okay, for giving me admission. Right? I took this English exam as a foreigner. I mean, foreign language speaker. I had U.S. citizenship, but yeah, when I was 18, I had choice to pick between Korean and American citizenship, and I picked America. Why? Because Korea by then I lived in Korea, South Korea for more than, less than 2 decades, like 18 years. Okay, so 19 years, 18 years, 17 years. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to experience brand new experience in America. Okay, so I picked American University, Madison, Wisconsin. Okay, so but I appreciate, thank other American universities and Korean university who gave me admission. Very grateful. All right. So I picked Madison, Wisconsin, and then to get there, yeah, I had to take this TOEFL exam. I don't know what it stands for. Let me look it up. Foreign language, English foreign language. Okay, test of English foreign language maybe. I don't know. Test of English foreign language. I think that's what it stands for. TOEFL. Yeah, test of English as a foreign language, right? Yeah, I took that. I studied for it. Went to school for it. Get some classes. Took some classes. TOEFL exam. Okay. It's like private classes where my parents have to pay, right? And they did. I'm grateful for my parents for paying for this private education. 학원, 학교, public school, 학원, private school. All right. Yeah, I'm grateful to my parents. So yeah, to TOEFL classes, taking the bus, Soulian city bus, to go to this private class. Class of about 10 or 20 people, okay, after hours, right, during the weekends. Yeah, to study for this TOEFL exam. Yeah, the test of English foreign language. Okay, TOEFL. Yeah, I went to those classes, lessons, and studied for it, and I passed. Right? And what school was that? What university? I think it was a Korea University or Yonsei University, something like that. Okay, so number two, number three, Korean University. Okay, number one Korean University. Yeah, the Harvard of Korea. Okay, it's the Seoul National University. Okay, back in the days they used to call it 경성 제국대학교. Like Gyeongsang is like capital city, 제국, imperial, 대학교, university, big school, right? And it was established by Japanese, right? Yeah. But my grandfather and my dad and some of my siblings went to that Harvard of Korea, okay, Seoul National University, right? Yeah, I didn't. Because I'm not elitist material, okay, so but some of my family members went there, right? My grandfather, my dad, some of my siblings went there, okay. So I didn't because I couldn't, right? But I've been to that campus. Okay, they're nice people. Okay, yeah, elitists. I don't have anything against them. Okay, I criticize elitists sometimes, but yeah, this Seoul National University, right? Yeah, it's right next to this Kwan Aksan, right? Beautiful mountain. San means mountain. Yeah, in their backdrop, okay, they have this beautiful mountain, okay. So I went to hiking there sometimes, okay. I did go visit the Seoul National University, right? Tuition is free. So Harvard of Korea, South Korea, right? Yeah, tuition is free, paid by taxpayers, okay. Harvard, MIT, Yale, Stanford of South Korea, this Seoul National University, okay. So yeah, I've been to their campus as a visitor. Yeah, they're nice. They're cool. Whatever. So, yeah, we'll take 5 minutes break, okay? I need some for rest. Alright? Yeah. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? And we'll get back to the main topic, of which I don't quite remember. So, ah, no, no. Let's get back to Ben's story, okay? Fast forward. Yeah, I applied to Madison, Wisconsin. University of Wisconsin Madison. Fantastic school, okay? Very strong discipline. They would give us this homework assignment, okay? It was not easy. Yeah, no, it wasn't easy at all, alright? Very difficult school to graduate from, okay? Madison, Wisconsin. UW Madison, okay? Like Mad is on. It's a local joke, okay? Inside the joke. State Street. Oh, beautiful street. Fantastic restaurants and bars and clubs. Yeah. Yeah, I went to clubs, right? House parties, right? Yeah. Uninvited, crashing the party. They let me do so, okay? So, yeah. I was not popular among ladies though, okay? I did date a couple of times, I guess. Maybe more than a couple of times, but I was not popular among ladies, right? Didn't last very long, like couple of days, maybe a month, right? Yeah, so uh, back then I guess I was more liberal than conservative, so and also my English was so bad. We're talking about 1997 where I first came back to America as a college student. Okay, I had to take this English exam again in Madison, Wisconsin. Right? Yeah, I took my TOEFL, but Madison, Wisconsin University. Okay, oh, they're high standards, so they had us foreign, kind of quasi foreign, right? I'm an American citizen, but I grew up in Korea, so they had us take this exam. Okay, and I did, and they required me to take English as a second language class. The first semester I took it, I failed. Why? I understood what they were saying, but I'm kind of lazy. Look, I spent I spent 12 years of schooling K-12 in Korea, South Korea. I learned only English and mathematics, and I was like in my vacation mode. So I didn't do the exam. I mean, took the exam, but I didn't do the homework sometimes because for me it's time to relax. So I failed that class. I took it again. I passed, right? So, yeah. But in the meantime, yeah, I had to take some semesters off, about a year, because my English was so bad. They didn't understand what I was saying, and I didn't understand what they were saying. Okay. In South Korea, I studied English for like 7 years, but it wasn't good enough because Korean language and English language, they're different, right? So I had to take some semesters off, about a year, and they let me. Okay, so I got this job in supermarket because my Korean parents, they are middle class. They don't make that much money. Okay, yeah, they can. They did send me money to pay my rent, but that's about it. I had to work. The only job I could get is in a supermarket because my English was so bad. All right. Yeah, begging boy, collecting shopping carts in the supermarket. Okay, that's what I did for a year. in my spare time, back in the days, yeah, I didn't have any car. I took the bus from my apartment to the supermarket Monday to Friday, right? Or some different shifts, graveyard shift at night sometimes. Okay, Madison, Wisconsin, working as a supermarket, beggar, begging boy, shopping cart collectors. I was like 18, 19. 2000, I mean, not 2000, 1997, 1998, alright? In Madison, Wisconsin, in the winter, it was very cold. I didn't have any health insurance. So one winter night, we have this caddy, right? Contraption with remote control and snow tire and snow chain. Yeah, but when it snows so hard, it doesn't quite work. So we have to push these shopping carts without brawn and bone. So one day I hurt my lower back. Ouch! Huge pain. Every time I coughed or sneezed, I can feel it in my backbone, lower backbone. Okay, but as a minimum wage worker, they didn't give us any health insurance. So yeah. Well, my back is fine now. Okay, time healed. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but it got better. Alright, so I had some good times too. Okay, my colleagues in the supermarket, they're from Bosnia or Kosovo, war refugees back in 1998. Kosovo, Bosnia, Serbia, and some employees, immigrants from Afghanistan, El Salvador, Mexico, right? Latin America, some Hispanics. So I started studying Hispanics, right? I mean Spanish. So I because I have Latin American Latinos colleagues in the supermarket I worked in for a year, and I tried to talk some Spanish to my Latin American colleagues, co-workers, and they'll laugh at me. Hey, look at Lee, he's speaking Spanish. He's so cute. Kind of, okay. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah. Hola, right? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo están ustedes? ¿Cómo está usted? Muchas gracias. Okay, so yeah, they are fond of me. Okay, so because yeah, they can speak Spanish, but I just knew a few words, few expressions, few phrases, right? Yeah. And then I remember this lady, Afghanistani immigrant, right? Oh, she's beautiful, right? Very slender. Yeah, Afghanistani immigrant lady, right? Yeah, yeah. She kind of liked me, and she's a very beautiful lady. But I'm not kind of the mood of dating. Okay, because after a while I gotta get back to school. I was kind of feeling sorry about myself working in a supermarket. I studied all this mathematics and whatnot, so I got admission to the University of Wisconsin Medicine. But my English was so bad, or even though I was on top of my class in Seoul, South Korea, uh, American people they didn't understand my English. I did not understand what they were saying, so I was not in very good mood. So I was not in the mode of dating. So this Afghanistani beautiful lady, God bless the lady. Okay, so you, yeah, she's very beautiful lady, but she kind of liked me a little bit. Okay, but yeah, thank you, but sorry. Yeah, I didn't have any copium energy to ask her out, and I didn't have any money to go out on a date. Right, minimum wage back then, like $5 and 50 cents minimum wage. Okay, yeah. But thank you for liking me, appreciating me. God bless you. But also there was some period of time when I was not working, not studying. Okay, maybe 1998, something like that. Okay, I don't know. So I started hanging out. I was not working. I was not studying. My parents in South Korea, they cannot send me that much money. Okay, they sent me my one studio apartment, efficiency studio apartment rent money, but that was it. Exchange currency exchange rate. Okay, my parents they are not rich people. Okay, they were struggling themselves in South Korea, right? Yeah, so yeah, I wasn't working, I was not studying, I was kind of liberal, lazy, right? So Cedric the entertainer, he talks about this African Americans being lazy, right? Yeah, whatever. And I was lazy too, as an Asian. I didn't want to work, I didn't want to study, just living off of my Korean parents back in 1990s, sending me money to pay the rent. I was young and dumb, alright? I was lazy. I did not want to work. I did not want to study. So I joined these homeless people, okay? I went to churches, breakfast once a week, charity, no questions asked. Yeah, just come and have this breakfast. Volunteers, Christians, Catholics, Lutherans, Protestants, okay? I'll tell you this story, this episode in Madison, Wisconsin. Soup kitchen, okay? After 5 minutes, okay? I need some vocal rest. Hmm. Give me 5 minutes, okay? Yeah, I'm slurring because I'm drunk, okay? So maybe you don't understand my English, okay? I'm sorry. Give me 5 minutes, please. 5 minutes, okay? Okay, we're back. So, Madison, Wisconsin, back in the days, okay? Yeah, I dated a little, okay? I did date mature Caucasian ladies, and some African American ladies, okay? Yeah, I did date African American ladies, okay? In Georgia, Wisconsin, and Michigan, when I was in law school. I did date African American ladies, okay? But I never had got to say, "Hey, lady, African American lady, oh, you're such a beautiful skin tone." Okay, I never had got to say so. Okay, but I always wanted it because yeah, the African American ladies, the beautiful skin tone. Hey, African American lady, you have beautiful skin tone. Okay, I never had got to say so. Okay, but I did that some. Okay, so, some in Georgia, Texas, not Texas, Wisconsin and Michigan. Okay. Because when I was in Texas, I was so busy. Before the deployment to Afghanistan, I tried to be special forces. 1 year in Texas before deployment to Afghanistan. I was studying for. I was making my movie, editing, and I tried to be special forces. So no dating there. Okay. 1 year in Afghanistan, no dating, of course. 1 year back in Fort Hood, Texas, uh, no date. Cause I was studying for LSAT, applying to law school. I was too busy, right? But in Georgia, yeah, I did had a date or two with African American lady, right? Yeah. And when I was in Madison, Wisconsin for 7 years, I dated two African American ladies, right? But it didn't last very long. Maybe 1 month, something like that. Okay, each. So that was Madison, Wisconsin. When I was in Ann Arbor, Michigan, I dated one African American lady in Detroit, Michigan. Just one date. Or two dates. Okay, but that was it. Right. Okay. So back when I was in Madison, Wisconsin, alright. Yeah, I did date couple of Caucasian ladies, couple of African American ladies, okay. But this Afghanistani lady, yeah, she's such a beautiful lady, okay. So yeah, I was working in a grocery store, supermarket, so I was not in the mood of dating any ladies, okay. I was just so busy studying these lyrics of the Beatles, Beach Boys, Supertramp, right? Yeah, so I never asked her out and we never dated. She liked me and kindly and generously, and I perceived her beauty, Middle Eastern, very beautiful lady, okay. And she was very young too, okay. So yeah, we talked, alright, without broken English, accents from Afghanistan, Korean. We did talk. We did talk a couple of times, okay. But I never asked her out because I was not in the mood of dating, okay. Yeah. I was just busy learning English, memorizing Beatles lyrics, Beach Boys, Supertramp, okay. Yeah. But God bless the lady, okay. Very kind and generous, and very beautiful. Yeah. So sometimes I didn't have any job in Madison, Wisconsin. Some period of time, I didn't have any job. I didn't work. I didn't study. Okay, I was just studying English on my own. Okay, I hung out with homeless people, right, in churches, some Caucasians, some African Americans, white Americans. Okay, they were all of them were very nice to me. Soup kitchen in Madison, Wisconsin, in some Catholic churches, Protestant churches. Okay, because my parents, they cannot give me enough money, right? They're middle income, high, maybe slightly upper middle income, but Korean won currency, American dollar currency exchange rate, right? So yeah, the money they sent me back in Madison, Wisconsin days, late 1990s, it was not enough, right? So sometimes I was not working, I was not studying, so I went to the soup kitchens, like Christian churches, Catholics or Protestants, okay? Because I had to. Young and dumb, liberal, no money, out of money. So I had to go to the soup kitchens. Free breakfast, no questions asked. So one Saturday or Sunday morning, noon, they brought us chicken wings. Barbecue chicken wing or spicy chicken wing or fried chicken wing, I don't know. And I was so hungry. Soup kitchen by some Christian churches. I was so hungry. And we were allocated this fixed number of chicken wings, like two chicken wings maybe. So I got my two chicken wings, okay? And I picked it up, put it in my mouth, I started chewing and munching chicken wings. And I started chewing and munching, crushing chicken wing bones. And I swallowed it. My colleagues, fellow poor people, they heard the sound, the chicken wing bones being crushed between my teeth, my grinder teeth. They heard the sound of me, this Asian guy, the only Asian in the room, in this Christian church, free for all, soup kitchen. I was munching on the chicken wing bones. I was sucking on the marrow, then swallowing it up. And they started to laugh, okay? Oh, this guy's so hungry, okay? And this kind and generous African American gentleman, he took this chicken wing, put it in his mouth, and got some meat out of there. And then he gave it to me, the rest of it. Still some flesh in there, okay? Some muscle in this chicken wing. Hey, you hungry? Okay, I took some, because I'm hungry too. I'm a homeless man, African American in Madison, Wisconsin, okay? Yeah, I took some bite of that. Okay, so, but you're obviously you're very hungry. You're eating this chicken wing bone. We could hear the sound of your teeth munching, chewing, crushing on this chicken bone. So obviously you're hungrier than me. So yeah, I took some bite of it, off of it. Okay, some muscle. Okay, there's some skin and muscle in this chicken bone, come half eaten. Okay, yeah. So yeah. I got two chicken wings. You got two chicken wings. You're hungrier than me, and I took some bite off of that. So here you go. Take it. Oh, so thank you, Mr. African American gentleman. So kind and generous. Thank you. I'll take it. And I put it in my mouth and start chewing on the chicken bone again and swallowed it. So these other guys, okay, they had another good round of laughter. Okay, that's back in 1998, Madison, Wisconsin. Some soup kitchen, okay. Yeah. Good old days, right? Yeah, homeless people, they're fantastic. Okay, I have nothing against them. Very humane. I had the experience. They're good people. Up here in Alaska, yeah, there are homeless people in Alaska. Okay, yeah, there are. So they walk, right? They don't have bicycle. They don't have car. Okay, they walk. So in Alaska, we have trees, forests. So homeless people they make nice trail during the winter, right? I'm beneficiary of these homeless people making all these trails because I run on them, those trails, right? I love homeless people. They give us opportunities to show some charity. And yeah, sometimes I do donate them. Okay, I do. Okay, I have some fond memories of homeless people, and I'm a beneficiary of homeless people making all this trail, hiking trail, walking trail in and about the city, right? When it's winter, homeless people they walk down this trail. It's easier for me to run on the trail. Okay, so yeah, or snowmobiler, ATV rider, right? Yeah, they just make this trail so that I can run on those trails. I'm very grateful for all those people. Okay, I do. I'm very grateful. I thank them. What time is it? I gotta get back to work tomorrow. Okay. So let's. Yeah, it's like 11 o'clock. Okay, so let's finish this. Okay, so because I gotta talk to my friends. Okay, so all right, all right. I see you tomorrow. Okay, we get back to mathematics at some point. Okay, thank you. Good night. Bye.